Hey everybody, good evening everyone. So, welcome back to the streams. So, this is Global Trade Live, and today is 30th of March, and we are now live in New York session over here. So, let's get started. So, 2 minutes left for the NY Open, and let's have a look at GBP JPY. Hey everybody. Okay, so if we talk about GBP JPY, then oh, yesterday there was a pretty big move. Extremely nice move happened yesterday. But yesterday I didn't took any trade, so can't say anything about that. Is my voice audible to everybody? Okay, so the voice is working perfectly fine. So if we talk about GBP JPY, then New York session is about to open in 1 minute, and let's have a quick analysis so that we can just find a good trade if there is any. So GBP JPY, what it's doing right now, it was consolidating, and after that we had a great move to the upside. So this is the recent resistance, you can say, from the most nearby level. So I think GBP JPY will be tapping to 164.391 extremely soon. So if we talk about some more levels over here, then there is a strong support level down over here. Then we have this support level over here in daily. And if you look on the left, then we have some strong level of now support over here as well. Now this was all about the daily. Let's have a look in the hour 4 time frame. So our 4 time frame story is kind of same like the daily as well. It will and it should be going up really soon. So it's just that we have to maybe wait for the current candle, 4 hour candle, to close, maybe, because right now NY Open has been passed away. In like 1 minute has passed away in NY Open, and we can really see some moves happening in the 4 hour time frame as well. So in the 4 hour, we have the market has created some sort of support levels over here. Let me just readjust these areas. Just hold on a second, guys. Okay, so if we talk about the 4 hour time frame over here, then we have many wicks over here which were rejecting this price level 163.211, and the previous 4 hour candle has just closed like a strong bullish candle. But the thing is, if you look at the current 4 hour candle, then you will see that there is a higher wick and there is a lower wick as well, and both wicks are equal. This 4 hour candle looks like it will be closing like a doji one. So a doji candle is a candle which is a undecisive candle, like the 50% probability is of buys and the 50% probabilities of sells. So that's a doji candle is all about. So the thing is, we are not getting much information in the 4 hour, but there is one information which I am looking at right now, is that if we zoom in a little bit, if we just look at this market structure over here, then we know that where is this support, and there is some sort of resistance over here as well. So this is a very key level, you can say, because the thing is, by looking at the current resistance level, which is now working as a support for the current 4 hour candle, we can say that if the market stays above this level 163.674 area, which is a strong support level now from the left, then the next candle might go up, right? But the problem is, if this current 4-hour candle closes below 163.665 area, then the next candle can wick up and continue to move down. So that might be some issue we are gonna face. But obviously we have to wait for that thing to happen. So now if we talk about the 1-hour time frame, then we can clearly see that a fake out has already been done over here. The market created a resistance, a high you can say, then it broke that high and closed above that high, right? Then this 1-hour candle over here, this 1-hour candle just wicked up, and after that it closed back down again in the range, okay, which was coming from the left. So whenever these things happen, that means a fake out has been done. And also there is a new problem that this 1-hour candle has broke the high of the previous 1-hour candle in the first 5 minutes, right? So the thing is, note it down guys, whenever this thing happens, whenever a candle breaks down or above the previous candle in the first few minutes, that means there is likely an increased chance of fake out, you can say, wick fake out, you can say, the chance of the chance of that thing to be happen is has likely to be increased right now, because I'm talking about the fake out thing. So I'm assuming that this 1-hour candle might wick up and then reject the higher prices and continue to move down and fill the previous candle's wick. So that's something I'm assuming. Otherwise, what also can happen is this 1-hour candle will be rejecting the higher prices, will be creating a lower wick, and after that it will be going back up again. If that will be the case, then there will be a very nice trade today we will be having. But if in case it just starts to move down only, then I think we are gonna wait for that thing, right? So it's totally patience time right now. Have to be patient. So if we talk about the 30-minute time frame, then 30-minute time frame, there was a resistance over here, then we have a high over here, then we have a support formed over here. Our trade could be when this candle broke the high, but the only problem is this candle broke the high of the previous one in the first few minutes. I think in the first 2 minutes maybe. So whenever that happens, I just explained that to everyone that whenever this thing happens, you just stay out of the market, you just wait for a nice setup to be formed. Actually, the thing is, whenever these kind of things happen, it's just that they will really test your patience, okay? So in this kind of a case, all you can do is you can just wait, nothing else you can do. So I'm gonna just mark this area of resistance. And if we look on the left, then let's have a look on the left. The problem is on the left, if we talk about the left option, then we have this rejection area. Now the range is literally not clear. Yeah, the range is not clear. So I think we just have to wait and watch how the market will be, making some opportunities. So in the meantime, let's have a look on the gold. So in GBP JPY, nothing is happening right now. The move has already been done in the first 2 minutes, you can say, because in the first 2 minutes this candle broke the high, and when that happens, we have to wait. We can't just enter a trade because the chances of rejection and going opposite is literally increased. So let's look at the gold now. Okay, so let me just remove all the drawings from the chart and let's re-analyze gold. If we look on the weekly time frame, yeah, I can say one thing about the weekly. The market was moving up, created a high, created a low as well. Then that means this high is now working as a strong support, which we can clearly see, and that means this candle, the chances of reversing of this weekly candle to the upside is very much high. That means we are talking about buying opportunities in GBP JPY. And obviously if we look at the daily time frame, then this is a strong level of support which we can see the market is respecting, obviously. And also there is a fake out happened earlier in gold, and after that the market went up, and when the market went up it created a resistance over here also. So now the thing is, there is a support formed over here, then there is a higher low which is formed over here, and now we are again witnessing another support forming over here. But the only condition which will make this area a support over here is that this daily candle has to break above the yesterday's high. So that will be the confirming side that the market will be going up. If we talk about the 4-hour time frame now, then we have to just readjust these levels a little bit. Okay, I think, yeah. This is a nice level over here in gold. So in gold there was a high formed. Okay, then market right now, market is just moving inside this range zone, but the thing is this is the 4-hour time frame, so obviously there will be moves happening, but we have to figure it out where the moves will be happening. So the first idea of the direction of gold is we have to take from the weekly, that we know that the weekly candle will be moving against the wick and it will be going up definitely. And the second idea we can take from is from over 4 chart over here. The market went up, created a low, then created a high, then again higher low, then higher high, then higher low, right? That means this has become the resistance level, and this has become our support level over here, right? So now we know that the market will be moving up till 1973.967 area, right? We have to literally join each and every time frame together, and then there will be some opportunity coming up, right? So we just have to tell a story to ourselves that okay, this has happened, this will be happening, and so on so on. So if you look at the 1-hour time frame, then there is very much information is there in the 1 hour, which can be really confusing. But the one information which is literally there and which is correct is that this is a very strong level of resistance. All these candles have been failed, right? So if we are looking at all the previous candles which have literally failed in passing above this area, then what do we need to do? We need to wait for the candle to close above that area, right? Because that will be the only available right thing which we can literally do, because there is no other option, right? You can clearly see that all the previous candles have failed to close above that area. That means this is a strong level of resistance. So we need a candle which have to be different from the other candles, right? It's just as simple as that. So what will be the different thing we can expect from the candle? We can expect a candle to close above that area, which the previous all candles hadn't did that. So that's the only thing we can expect, right? So now after the 1 hour, let's move to the 30-minute time frame. So in the 30-minute time frame, we can clearly see this is a hell strong of a resistance, right? So we have to wait for 17 more minutes. If this candle closes above this area over here, then what we can do is we can try taking a trade in the next candle, because this candle will be closing above and we can have a nice trade in the next candle. But for that, this candle has to close somewhere nearby this support area. So that's the thing about gold. And let's have a look in GBP/JPY. Yeah, GBP/JPY 4-hour candle just reversed back. 1 hour candle is trying to push up, but it's rejecting. So clearly there is nothing in GBP JPY. And this gold, let's have a look on the 15 minutes, because 15 minutes is about to close, so maybe we will have something in 15 minutes. Now nothing is happening in 15 minutes. It's more even more confusing. So the only option we have is wait for the 30-minute candle to close in gold, and after that we will look further. And same thing over here as well. Nothing is happening in GBP JPY, so we have to wait for this 30-minute candle to close, and then we can look for something. That is the only option we have right now. So as we expected, you can clearly see that the gold is not passing above this area over here. And in this case, what if this thing happens, right? And what if I'm talking about if we just if it just closed below this area again, what happens then? Then we will be we have seen that if we look on the left in the previous few hours, then we can say that whenever the market is rejecting this area, it will be coming down in this area, right? So then we have to wait for a nice selling opportunity, right? So we have to also be ready for that as well. So by looking at the data or the candles over here, we can say that we might just go for sells below this area, right? So we will be looking for something like something like this to happen, or something like this to happen if it just goes down in that case. But right now, after I just said that it's failing to reject that area, it has started to move up. GBP JPY also trying to push the price up. But I'm not seeing any opportunities in GBP JPY. There was a very nice opportunity yesterday, not at actually on overtime. Yeah, here was a nice one. So the market was consolidating, this candle closed above, this candle just went all the way down, broke the high, and then up. Well, right now we don't have something very clear on the left, so we might have to wait for JPY opportunity. But maybe we get one in gold, but for that we have to wait for 7 minutes. And let's have a look of the range. So the range is not much, I would say, because there's a problem over here, there is a problem over here, then over here, then over here. So the candles can reject at any time. Nothing is good today. So if anybody of you has took a profitable trade, then they can just send me your charts on Discord or over here on the chat, and I'm gonna show your charts on my streams and share your knowledge with everybody else, so that people can learn from your chart analysis as well, because the point of the streams is just to share the knowledge with everybody else. I'm gonna share this Discord link over here on the chat so that you people can join. The message has been pinned as well, So you can just click on the link and join the Discord channel. So 5 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close. Okay, so finally, gold has now crossed above these wicks over here, and we might see, yeah, the bullish momentum is now coming up. Also, let's have a look on the news because there might be some news as well. My FX book, economic calendar. Yeah, in 3 minutes, initial jobless claims is coming, and the effect is happening over here in the, you know, in the first before the news. So we can say that claims are expected to be high. Hmm. That means, yeah, that means gold can move up. So now the thing is, to take a buy trade, I need gold to make some retracement, and then I'm gonna take some trade in gold. GJ is also moving up. In 1 minute, we will be witnessing the effect of the news in the market.
Ja?
So the candle has closed, and as we can see over here, this 30-minute candle of gold has broke the high of the previous 30-minute candle in the first 5 minutes. And if you look at GBP JPY, then the move has already been done. And now, even though this candle is breaking the highs, but the problem is from here to here the move has done, and if we have to look basically on the bigger time frames now, if we have to, and if we really want to take the trade. But the problem is this 1 hour candle is also about to break the high. It just broke the high, and it might go up over here, but the thing is it's a risky move for me, because if there was a trade, then it could be somewhere over here, right? But not over here. So to take the trade somewhere around over here, then I have to wait. I'm not gonna just enter. Oh, look over here. Look at this, guys. This was the exact same thing I was talking about. Whenever the candle breaks the high or the low in the first few minutes, then the chances of going against will increase very much. So the same thing happened over here. It broke the high and it just came back down. Now there is a fun part. The fun part is, now if this candle breaks the high again, the chances of moving up will be increased. So I might try taking this trade if this candle breaks the high again. So this could be the possible setup, and I want to lower my stop loss. So I will be giving my stop loss. Okay, so it's bigger in the 15 as well. So I'm gonna take the trade with my half lot size. Like if you guys take 1 lot, then you just reduce it to 0.5, because the stop loss is big over here. And but yes, the probability is high of winning. But the thing is, it will be a very quick trade, because the if you look on the left, the range is not much clean, so the market can reject any point from here, right? So this trade will be totally based on volume, because I'm expecting now, if the volume has took the candle all the way down, and after that if it's breaking the high again second time, then it will be going up like 10-15 pips easily. So I'm just gonna trade basis on that basis. Or the second thing which also can happen over here is that the next 15-minute candle might just push the price up and break the high and continue moving up. So that will be the two thing which can happen. So I'm gonna keep my terminals ready. And where is that? Gold. Okay. So I will be writing over here that we are waiting for this price to be broken. Yeah. So this is the idea over here. Let's have a look. Like, let's just hope that gold will be pushing the price up, but obviously if not, then clearly it will be going down. So I'm gonna draw a level of support over here. So if gold drops below this area, then the chances of going down will increase, but if it stays above this area, then the next candle chances of going up will increase. Oh, look at this, GBP JPY. Okay, so just hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, so as we can see over here, the gold has just dropped and GBP/JPY has just went up. But that was not the problem with GBP/JPY. The problem is with gold, because we were not expecting the gold to drop over here. So that means this trade idea is now not valid. So now we might witness a downfall in gold over here. But the problem is the sell trade will be below this area. Yeah, so it has closed over here and actually nothing is happening. Look over here. See how strong this resistance was? This 1 hour candle, it just went all the way up, and now it has rejected all the higher prices and it's about to close below this area. If this happens, then we might see a downfall below this area. Okay, let's have a look if there is more news today or not. Hi Sison, how are you? There is no more news today, and mm, okay. Guys, I don't think that there will be any trade today because the market is not moving very nicely, and there are so many problems to the left side as well. So I think let's just skip for today and come back tomorrow with a better market structure, because today in both the pairs the market structure is really bad, not really good to take a trade. So I really don't want to be making a forced trade, so I'm gonna just skip today. So take care everybody, I'm gonna leave from here and let's meet tomorrow guys. Tomorrow is Friday, so let's see if we get some trade on Friday or not. So take care everyone. Just after I'm gone, do not force trade guys, do not over risk your to your money, because you will be getting opportunities every day, or maybe one trade opportunity per day. So take care everyone, have a great day. Cheers guys, bye bye.